Florida, known for its sunshine and beautiful beaches, also hides a darker, more sinister past. Beneath the surface, the state has been the setting for some of the most chilling and infamous serial killers in US history. Today, we delve into the minds and crimes of 5 of Florida's most notorious killers. Viewer discretion is advised. Our first stop takes us to one of the most infamous names in American history, Ted Bundy. A charming, intelligent man, Bundy used his charisma to lure young women to their deaths. Although he committed murders across multiple states, his reign of terror ended in Florida. In 1978, Bundy brutally attacked 4 women in the Chi Omega sorority house at Florida State University, killing 2. His final victim, a 12-year-old girl, was murdered just weeks later. Bundy's trial became a media sensation, and he was eventually executed in Florida in 1989. His death did little to erase the horror left behind by his 30-plus murders. Aileen Wuornos, often dubbed America's first female serial killer, prowled Florida's highways in the late 1980s and early 1990s. As a sex worker, she murdered 7 men in cold blood, claiming she acted in self-defense. Wuornos targeted her victims with calculated brutality, shooting each of them before robbing them. Her tragic life, filled with abuse and neglect, and her descent into murder became the focus of documentaries and Hollywood films like Monster. Wuornos was executed by lethal injection in 2002, her name etched into Florida's criminal history. In 1990, the peaceful town of Gainesville was turned upside down by a series of grisly murders. Danny Rowling, now known as the Gainesville Ripper, stalked and killed 5 college students in their own homes. His method was particularly brutal. Rowling would break into their apartments, murder them, and then stage their bodies in horrifying positions. His killings terrorized the community and ultimately inspired the Scream movie franchise. Rowling was apprehended shortly after, confessed to the murders, and was executed in 2006, leaving behind a legacy of fear. Bobby Joe Long, a man whose spree shocked the Tampa Bay area in 1984, claimed the lives of at least 10 women in a wave of sexual assaults and murders. Long preyed on vulnerable women, abducting them, assaulting them, and then strangling or bludgeoning them to death. His crimes came to an end when one of his victims, Lisa McVeigh, managed to escape and provide crucial details that led to his capture. Long's reign of terror finally ended in 2019 when he was executed in Florida, but his impact on the community remains a chilling memory. Finally, we come to Gerard John Schaefer, a former Florida police officer who used his position to lure young women to their deaths. In 1972, Schaefer was arrested after 2 teenage girls went missing, and he was later convicted of their murders. But investigators believe he was responsible for the deaths of as many as 30 young women. Schaefer's sadistic tendencies were evident in the detailed writings he left behind, describing violent fantasies and gruesome methods of torture. In 1995, Schaefer was murdered in prison, but his twisted legacy as one of Florida's most sadistic killers lives on. These 5 individuals left a trail of horror and heartbreak across the Sunshine State, forever staining Florida's history with their heinous acts. While justice has been served, the memory of their crimes continues to haunt the families of their victims and the communities they terrorized. Thank you for watching. If you found this video insightful, please like, comment, and subscribe for more deep dives into true crime stories from across the world.